Well, I mean, that's the difference in the game. When you go 1 for 16, it's pretty hard to win a game. And we kind of dug ourselves a hole early, and we kind of got back into it. We got it to 4-3, and then it was 5-3. And, we had some good at-bats. I mean, look, Gary Sanchez is a bat. I mean, he hits a rocket to right field, and the right fielder makes a really good play. So, but you're not going to win games doing that.
Masahiro had a 1.29 ERA his last 3 starts. What did you see out of him early?
Just stuff wasn't very crisp. He wasn't sharp today. I thought his slider wasn't as sharp as it's been. And he made some mistakes early in the game, and he made a mistake with the slider on a backdoor slider that ended up, middle in, and that was the 3-run homer, and that was the big mistake.
The bullpen, though, Warren, Webb, and Green, and Chapman, that's a positive before the break.
The bullpen did a good job keeping it right there, giving us a chance to win. Everyone came in and did their job for the most part, so that is a good sign.
Dan.
Where does this 7-18 stretch leave you guys? Just after the great start to the season, now stumbling into the break here.
It leaves us a little bit behind in the standings. But I mean, we have a lot of games to be played. We have a lot of games in our division still to be played that are extremely important. We've played pretty well in our division, and we're going to have to continue to do it. But the big thing is we need to play better. You can't worry so much about where you are. We have to go out and play better, and we just haven't done that lately.
Andrew.
What was the message to the team that you wanted them to go into this break with and come back with?
Just be prepared. When we get back, be prepared. We need to play better baseball, basically, is my message. And
then can you guys get where you want to get to if Tanaka's not better than he was, in the second half compared to what he just did?
I think he's a big part of it, but, it doesn't come down to one guy. It comes down to 25 guys in that room getting the job done. But we need more starts like he had previous to today, the 3 that he had.
Who else? Anybody else? Okay, Billy.
Just the way things have gone the last month, and is the break coming at a good time mentally and physically for you guys?
Yeah, it probably is. Obviously, you'd like to finish strong going into the break, but we did not. So it's probably not a bad time. It allows 4 more days for our guys to get healthy that aren't, trying to get back, in a sense of free 4 days, because they're not missing games. So I think that helps as well.
Yep.
What was the biggest change from the previous 3 starts today for Tanaka that you saw?
His stuff wasn't crisp. Bottom line, his stuff wasn't sharp.
Dan.
Do you like what you've seen from Clint since he's been
Yeah,
up?
I mean, Clint's played well. I mean, Clint's had big hits for us. He swung the bat extremely well. He's been productive. It's hard to ask him to do much more than he's doing.
Brendan.
Was Choi hurt? Headley went to first base in the ninth.
No, I was pinch running.
Anyone else? Oh, Andrew, you have one?
Yeah, with Tanaka, there's been a few times, more than a few, that he hasn't been crisp. Is there something you can pinpoint to why that is?
No. Usually it comes down to, he's getting in the middle of the plate too much. But I can't tell you when he wakes up in the morning, he comes to the park. I can't tell you which day his stuff is going to be really, really good and which day it's not. I wish I could. If I had that ability with every starter, I wouldn't start him that day.
From your vantage point, could you tell right away that Headley's ball was foul?
No, I couldn't. But the reaction of Headley is what cued me in on it.
To your right, Joe.
Tanaka has been much, much worse in day starts this year. Do you think there's anything to that?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't get to make the schedule either. If I could, I would change a lot of things. But, that's something as a player. You can't schedule players around when they're good and when they're not good because you just don't – I don't have unlimited number of players.
Billy?
I know you said before the game that you didn't want to, after the All-Star game, you'd sort out your rotation. But with the doubleheader on Sunday and no days off, do you anticipate bringing somebody up from AAA?
I will sort out the rotation as we move forward. A lot of it depends on Severino and what happens with him. Is there a possibility that we could bring someone up on that doubleheader? Yes, there is.